All right, y'all, it's another episode of Que Onda Cut Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Barber. Today we got a special guest. This man's been a judge for several barber battles in Chicago.
Yes, sir. He's
an ambassador for the Bandido barber products. He has a YouTube channel called Behind the Clippers. He has his own barbershop in Brookfield called Superior Barbershop.
Yep.
Please give a round of applause for Mr. Superior.
Appreciate that, my brother.
Hell yeah. Like that fucking intro?
Yes, sir. You put it together the right way.
How you been, brother?
I've been good, bro.
Yeah.
I've been good on the grind like you, man.
Hell yeah.
Hustling, bro.
So, how was your day today? You had a couple cuts?
Yeah, bro. We're booked up, man. You know, surprisingly for Tuesday, it was pretty busy at the shop, man. Pretty busy. Gotta stay consistent, bro. You know?
Hell yeah. That's
definitely.
What's up. How did you get into barbering, bro?
Man, I got into barbering at a young age, man. I've been cutting hair. I've been messing around with hair since I was little, bro. Like 12, 13 years old, man, trying to cut up my boys and all that stuff. But, you know, I got my first set of clippers and I just jumped into it, bro. I hopped into a barbershop and I really didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
And I just, man, I said, hey, I pretend like I knew what I was doing. I hopped into the barbershop and got to it, bro.
Yeah.
Started looking around, watching the people around me, and just started grinding, bro. My mind was set on being a great barber, so I was like, you know what? No matter what, I'm gonna be a great barber, no matter what.
Is there a specific interest that you had in mind before starting to cut hair?
No, because I started at such a young age, bro. That's what I wanted to do. That was my first job. You know, before they wouldn't hire people, you know, especially, you know, I was already tatted up and I had that look and stuff. So nobody wanted to hire me anywhere.
Yeah.
And I said, man, I'm going to be a barber. I always thought being a barber was the rawest thing you could be, you know. Being a barber, you're always fresh. You always getting people fresh.
Yeah.
You want to stay fresh. So, you know, being a barber was my first thing in mind. That's something I want to do.
Yeah. Is there anybody that you looked up to that made you say, hey, you know what? I want to start cutting hair because of this guy? Or did you ever have like a mentor, a barber mentor that you're like, man, I fuck with it. Like, I fuck with it. Like, let me try it out. Or,
So, getting into barbering, no. There was nobody that I actually wanted to be like, or there was no barber that I actually like seen, hey, I want to be like him. But it was the barbershops that I went to, and I seen the atmosphere, and it was dope. As far as a mentor in this barber industry, actually, shout out to my boy Ariel. I just hired him today. Today's his first day at my shop.
Hey, that's what's up. Ariel, what's his last name?
Ariel Gomez.
Yeah. Shout out to Ariel Gomez.
Ada Barber.
Oh yeah.
Just hired him today.
I seen that post.
Yeah, he just got locked in today, and he was one of my mentors because he already had a clientele going, and what was dope about him is he already owned a house. He bought a house, man. He was one of the first barbers that I seen that bought a house. So I was 16. He was like in his 20s, man. He bought his house real young. And I was like, man, that's what I'm going to do. And shit, I ended up going and buying a house after him. And I followed the ropes, you know. I stood on the grind, man, and got it going.
That's what's up, bro.
And definitely now as a mentor, you know, I met the Godfather a couple years later. You know, I met him a couple years. And that's one of my mentors in the game too, man, because anybody that can stay in this industry that long and be that consistent and be that strong and keep doing what you're doing, that motivates me. And you know, that's definitely a mentor. And all the people I look around, you know, Barber Nas, shout out to Barber Nas, Ken Washburn, and then my boy Jose right here, man. You know, I got some of the big dogs in the house right here.
This man next to me, man, he's like a brother, bro. Every time, you know, I've also been a judge for a couple barber battles. And every time we link up, bro, it's like we're brothers, bro. You know
now they're starting to call us for together as a duo to come judge stuff, you know, like
because they're fucking with the vibe, you know, they fucked up with the vibe.
Definitely. We became the squad, man. We definitely became the squad.
You already know, brother. You already know. Hey, so there's a barber competition coming up on the 6th, right? August 6th. What's it called again?
I think that's an Epic Barber Battle, or did they switch it up? Because I know Epic is throwing the show,
right?
So he hit me up, and it sounds like a good time, man. So we're gonna be up there, me and you, judging that thing.
Hell yeah. He also, hey, shout out to Eric, bro. Shout out to Eric.
Shout out to Eric.
Good guy, bro.
Yes, sir.
He hit me up and he wanted me to show up and shit. You know, interview these barbers on the Onda podcast.
Yeah.
Something really quick. You know, after they win the trophies, just interview them really quick. But I'm gonna see what's up. I'll probably show up.
And shout out to you for putting this together, man. You know, I know we talked about this, and we're like, someone got to do it. You know, and you said, hey, I'm gonna get to this immediately. You know, and you put together a nice thing here, man, and it's popping, man. It's already popping. It's going already.
It is, and we are getting really good feedback, bro, from a lot of barbers. A lot of barbers hit me up on the DMs. They're like, bro, I fuck with your show. Let me hop on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we got a long list, bro. It's a long waiting list also, bro.
It's a movement, man.
It is, bro. You know what? This barbering industry, bro, is growing, bro. Every day is growing.
Definitely.
The technology is getting crazy, bro. And there's new clippers. Bro, there's a lot of things, bro.
That's the thing too, man. Like, you know, a lot of barbers jump into this industry, and you know, they actually been pretty successful, the new barbers. But the thing that we didn't have when we started off was YouTube.
No, we didn't.
You know, tutorials. We weren't able to watch the tutorials and get on YouTube with that. And there wasn't as many mentors, man, because I remember when I first started, nobody wanted to share their skills. Nobody wanted to, you know, it was a secret, man. Nobody wanted to share their skills, you know. And nowadays, a lot of us, you know, me and you, you know, the Godfather, Nas, all them dudes, man, we're going to these shops and teaching these people how to cut hair, and we're giving them our pointers and stuff that people did not want to share before. But you know, but shout out to all the new barbers out there. Definitely shout out to all the new barbers, because
shout out to all the new barbers coming up. And what not the best way to learn from the old schoolers? You know what I mean? From the older barbers that started doing a fade with the razor blade.
Right.
Not with the shaver.
No, the razor blade.
With the razor blade.
The razor blade was, a lot of people are tempted, man. I was down in Las Vegas, and I was talking to a couple vendors, and there was barbers out there, or there was a lot of cosmetologists out there, okay? And they said, they're like, man, I'm just intimidated by using that blade. I'm afraid to use that blade, but you know, the blade, it takes time. You know, it takes time. You know, a lot of guys go to barber school first and learn how to use that blade with the balloon, and you got to shave it if it pops. You know, you cut somebody and stuff. But we didn't have that, so before we didn't. I was the type of barber that learned how to cut hair before barber school. So you know, I already had my stuff together before I got to barber school, and I just had to learn by trial and tribulation. You know.
You know what? When I started using the razor blade, I did not start it with the balloon. You know, I started with myself. Like, I would use like my wrists and shit.
Oh yeah,
shave it up a little. You know what I mean?
That's why everything's my body, man. Got
bald.
My body got super hairy, man. Like everything be growing in so fast. My face, my beard grew so fast because I was 8-9 years old using the straight blade on my face, man. You know, and that kind of. That made my hair. You know, they say it's like
you shaving and shit.
They're not sure if it actually works or not, but I think if you start shaving your face young, or you start shaving your face, the hairs are gonna start growing in a lot thicker and all that. You know.
That's what I heard. And going back talking about barbering, bro, I remember because I used to live in Homo Park.
Yeah.
And I was back then, and all the barber shops, they would use a razor blade for the bald fade.
Yeah.
And bro, these guys will 15 minutes, bro. They'll be done with a fade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, it avoids using the trimmer and the shaver. Right. That's time right there.
Right.
You know, just run the blade.
If you know how to use that blade right, and you are and you're fading with that blade already, you're gonna eliminate the shaver and the liner. You know. Exactly. So you know, it's all about the way you move it and all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Bringing me flashbacks, man. I'm thinking about the first time.
Hey, and the prices, bro, they're going up.
It went up like a motherfucker, man. You know, and that's why, you know, I ain't throwing no, you know, I ain't trying to get down on no new barbers, nothing like that, man. But you know, we gotta learn. Let it out, man. We gotta learn that stuff, man. You know, we had to get down with that before anybody else could show us how to use it right, you know, and show us how to get down the way other people are getting down now and stuff, you know.
No, you know what? There's so many, bro. There's a lot of barbershops.
Yeah.
And bro, in Chicago, I was in Chicago about, I think last week, bro. And I'm driving by the Homo Park area. Bro, there's a barbershop every fucking corner.
Every block.
Every corner. And bro, it's actually, bro, it balances out, bro. If you think about it, bro. That means that you gotta get on your toes, bro. You know what I mean?
Right, there's competition out here. There's so much competition, you gotta be on your
you gotta be on your shit, bro. Because if you're not, any little fuck up, thank you. Let me go to the one in the corner.
See, that's why I was just telling my barbers today.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. I was like, look, you have to take new walk-ins. You got to take walk-ins because look, if you're not taking walk-ins, you're not growing. Okay, and we have customers. We have loyal customers. We have customers that are always coming in, but customers are always, if you're not available, especially as a busy barber, if you're booked up, customers find a way like, hey, I need a haircut regardless. I'm gonna find somebody else. You know, and we try to have them come into our shop. And you know, as a business owner, we want to. If you can't get a haircut from me, you want to go to somebody else in my shop. But customers are always gonna find. If we're not available, they're gonna find the next guy. So that's why it's very important to get new clients because it got to balance out. You're losing customers, you're gaining customers. You know, even if you're doing a great job cutting hair. People are still gonna find other barbers because there's so many barbers. Like you said, there's so many barbers in this industry right now. You gotta keep up with it. You gotta always take new customers because you can't grow unless you take a new client.
Amen. So going back to where you're saying we gotta take walk-ins. I had two situations today. There was one kid that came with his grandma.
Yeah.
And his grandma tried cutting his hair, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she used a trimmer. She did like a straight line. Well, that kid came in with a hat. Yeah. I was like, let me see what you got. Like, so the grandma shit, she did the whole line and shit all around. And this was about, I think like $250. I had a 3 o'clock appointment.
Right.
So I'm like, oh shit, get in my chair, bro.
Right.
So I hooked them up, bro. 10 minutes, I'm done.
Wow.
Because I already know just by looking at the hair. I already know what guard to use to blend it.
Right.
So long story short, the kid was happy, the grandma was happy, and she asked me how much. Well, just give me $20, whatever.
Yeah.
They gave me $30. And on top of that, they were like, "Hey, do you have a business card?" I'm like, "Here you go."
Boom. Now you're
the kid was happy, bro.
Now you're a loyal client.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be a client that's gonna keep coming back. And maybe you sacrifice a couple of dollars, and you sacrifice you're pushing back a couple of your client for the next time. But it's all about gaining that new client. You gotta gain that new client, man. New clients are essential. You always gotta grow. You gotta grow. You ain't growing unless you're taking another customer every day.
You mentioned the word sacrifice.
Yes.
Us as barbers, bro, we have to sacrifice. If we want our clientele to grow, we have to sacrifice, bro, because it all depends on the barber too, because I'm the type of barber, bro, I want to grow. I want to grow. Right. Not everybody's like that.
No.
So some barbers are like, hey, you know what? I can't right now because they're happy with their clientele.
They're content.
You know what I mean?
Satisfied.
They're satisfied.
But that's the biggest downfall for anybody's career, man. When you're satisfied and you're content, you're not gonna grow from there, man. You know, and there's so much more in life than just what we have right now. You know, we have we got our clientele. We have money, man. Cheers. We have money. We're growing right now.
By the way, we're sipping on Henny. We're gonna tag Henny.
Yeah, we gotta give Henny a shout out. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
As much as we use them at all the barber shows, come on, man.
Hell yeah. It brings us back, man. But yeah, so that was one situation with the walk-in. There was another walk-in, literally like a couple minutes after that client.
Yeah.
And he came in. He's like, hey, yeah, he's taking walk-ins. And I couldn't take him. I wish I could, but I couldn't. Like, my time was not there. So there was a barber that he had about 20 minutes, between his schedule.
Yeah.
And I told him, bro, fucking drive by, caught him up,
At least take him. At least take him. Yeah. Yeah.
Long story short, again, he hooked him with a cut. He's like, thank you, bro. I'm coming back.
Right.
Because he was going to go to another barbershop.
Yeah.
And as you know, there's a lot of
so many other barbershops around. Yeah. So you need to take.
We gotta hustle. We gotta have that hustle, bro. And That's the only way to grow, bro.
You know, customer service is everything.
Yeah.
Customer service is everything. You could be, you know, it's one thing to be a great barber, and then it's one thing to be a barber that has customer service skills. Because, you know, people are looking for customer service. You know, so many people will walk out of a barbershop because they walk in and nobody wants to take them.
Or greet them.
At least greet them.
Greet them.
If you can't take them, at least greet them. Let them know, hey, I can't get you right now, but I'll get you the next time. You know, take down my card, take down my information, and I can get you next time. But people don't have that work ethic right now. And, you know, that's kind of good for us because, you know, that's what's keeping us alive. Yeah. Because these young barbers, you know, these new barbers and all barbers in general, they can all cut. Yeah. A lot of guys have skill now. Nowadays, people got mad skill. And, but customer service is what's keeping us alive. If you don't have customer service, you can't do nothing out here.
It is. And you know what? We have received so many new clients in the shop that they tell us, they're like, man, bro, like, I like the customer service.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, man, I went to another barbershop. Well, I walk in, and I was like, hey, you know, you guys doing walk-ins? And, bro, the barbers would, you know, answer them. They'll be like, you can find me on Booksy.
Right.
I'm like, bro, what's your name? Like, you know, like,
see,
how?
Look,
you know
look, I don't want to throw no shots at Booksy, man.
You got Booksy?
And no, I did use Booksy. I used Booksy, and I'm not going to get into detail with that. But, you know, it's fair enough to say, you know, I don't have no plans with Booksy in the future at all. Booksy kind of let me down.
Shout out to Booksy.
Shout out to Booksy, man. And you're like my guy. You know, I ain't going to get into that with Booksy. But, you know, Booksy, the thing that I don't like about Booksy, man, and, you know, and I know a lot of barbers use it, and I'm not trying to knock that or nothing, but the thing with Booksy, man, is I have my barbers that work at my shop that download Booksy and they start working for Booksy, and then all of a sudden they think that they work for Booksy before they work for me. And my thing is, like, the whole point of you working at a barbershop is to gain new clientele. Like, I keep going back to build the walk-ins, gain clientele. So if you're working for Booksy, go get yourself a studio. Go work in the studio. Get yourself your own studio. Yeah. And not only Booksy. I mean, you could use Booksy anywhere. I'm not just trying to knock it. Period. Yeah. But the barbers that want to cater to Booksy before the shop that you actually work at are in the wrong mindset, because the whole point of you being at the barbershop is to gain new clientele
from the walk-ins.
So walk-ins are essential, man. You got to take walk-ins. If not, get a studio. If you don't want to take walk-ins, get a studio. I'm booked up. I have my own barbershop. I own my own barbershop. I'm booked up. But guess what? A walk-in comes in the door, and I got a 20-minute period between my next cut. I'm gonna get that cut in. I'm gonna get that cut in, man. Just like, hey, I took my kids to the dentist's office earlier. I got there. I'm like, okay, I took time out of my day. I'm like, I'm gonna take an hour out of my day. I get there. They didn't see my kids until 30 minutes later. Just like the doctor's office. You go to the doctor's office and you're sitting there for a while. You know, when you make an appointment, you are making a for sure spot that you're gonna get in, right? But when you walk into the shop, or when you come for your appointment, expect a 15-minute period before we can actually take care of you. You know, I give my customer 15 minutes. You're gonna give me 15 minutes back. Right. I'm you're late 15 minutes. I'm still gonna take you, but if I'm late 15 minutes, man, have that respect back for me. You know?
Talking about like that little 20-minute gap period on whether or not to take that walk-in. Hey, could it be that maybe most barbers don't like rushing, or most barbers don't know how to do a fade in 15 minutes? Could that be?
I think so for sure. I
time myself. I did a bald fade in 15 minutes.
A
bald fade with the shaver and everything.
I mean, look. All right, if you have somebody that comes in and you know they're gonna be picky, or you can see that they have some thick facial hair and they got some thick hair on top and they haven't had a cut for a while, then you're like, oh man, you know what? I don't want to rush you. And that's a professional. As a professional, you have to make that decision based on who's coming in, right? Yeah. But then again, you know, you still have a 10-minute grace period, you know, and you're a good barber, so your customers are gonna wait for you regardless. They're gonna wait for you regardless, because they're not gonna go to the next guy and get their hair fucked up. You know? They're gonna wait for you regardless.
So you recommend like talking to them like close, like, hey, you know what? I really want to cut you up, but man, like your hair's pretty long and your hair's pretty coarse. I'd rather just take my time. Would you like for me to put you in for tomorrow? My earliest is 2 p.m.
They will appreciate you taking the time out of your day to give them the option to book with you. Feel me? Yeah. And a lot of people too. When you walk into the shop, you know, when you walk in and the barber's available right then and there, the customer's gonna be like, man, maybe this guy's not that good. Maybe that's the reason why he's taking me, you know?
Yeah.
But if they know you're a great barber and you're booked up already, they're going to be like, I might as well wait a day because I've been there before.
I'd rather just fucking wait.
I've been there before. I've rushed sometimes to go get a haircut and you get your hair fucked up and then you're like,
fuck, I should have waited.
I should have waited, man. I was better. It's going to take me a lot longer for my hair to grow back than for me to go get a fresh haircut.
Hey, talking about the Bandido products, how did you get into that, bro?
So Bandido had pulled up to my barbershop. They came through, showed some love, and they brought their products. I was buying off them first. I was purchasing products from them, and I was buying it and stuff. And they came in once. They came in again. I placed another order, and then they came back again. And I was like, "Hey, I think I'm a good asset to your team, and I think I could bring something to the table." Yeah. And they're like, "All right." They're like, "Well, just show us what you got. Show us what you got." So
first, show us what you got.
Show us what you got. Yeah. Okay. So what I started doing, I started tagging them. I started all my posts, all my haircuts. I started tagging them. Bandido. I was tagging Bandido USA. That's the owner's little brother, and then Bandido Cosmetics, and then Bandido Belgium, because Bandido's out in Europe. Bandido's going crazy in Europe. They're not even that big out here. They're big out here in United States, but Europe, they took over the whole industry. So Bandido, they're rocking with me. They put me on as ambassador, and they said, "Hey, you know what? Start doing some work with us." Yeah. But then they invited me to come out to Las Vegas. Yeah. And I was kind of iffy of going, man, because I really did not know these guys that well. Yeah, right. And, you know, a Vegas trip in the middle of the week, out of nowhere, a one-day trip, I was like, man, it's going to be a risk. Yeah. And I told my wife, I'm like, you know, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna go. We got to see what's going to happen, you know. And actually, I called Nas the day before. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go rock with Bandido. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm on the team that hard yet, but I'm gonna try it. And then Nas told me, he's like, hey, look, you go down there, you rock with them. If it don't work out with them, you might run into somebody else that wants to rock with you. Yeah. He's like, but your destiny is already chosen, man. Like whatever you're gonna do it's already waiting for you. Yeah. It's already waiting for you. So I went down to Las Vegas. And I didn't know what I was going to expect. I got in there, man, and Bandido showed me love right off the bat. I had the opportunity to cut the owner of Bandido. I hooked him up. I cut up all of his boys. I started doing some graphics, threw down the graphics. I got an audience around us. And then Bandido was so impressed that the owner kept going, come over here. I kept getting in all of his videos. We started doing videos together. He threw me a bunch of product before I left. And now I'm planning on going to Europe with them and going on tour with them and you know, doing some big things with Bandido, man. So
hey, round of applause to that, bro.
Shout out to Bandido.
Shout out to Bandido. He came to my shop too, bro. Cool guy. Yeah. He came to my shop last year. And I bought a cape. As a matter of fact, look, that's the cape that I bought him, that purple Nike one.
Oh, okay. Damn, I need one of those, man. I'm kind of hating on you.
I bought that one, and then I bought a lot of aftershave. They got really good aftershave.
Yeah, they got great aftershave. The shaving gel was amazing, man. The shaving gel looks like a big Jack Daniel bottle. But, man, I promise you, that shaving gel, you throw it on, man, you ain't nicking nobody. Nah. And the thing about it, too, man, is it kind of like, when you're lining up the beard, it's kind of sticky enough. Not that sticky, but it holds your lining right in place, man. And then when you wipe it, the line's still there. And I'm like, I stopped using enhancements on a lot of people just because of that Bandido shaving gel, man. And I'm not just hyping it up because I'm an ambassador for them, man. Like, Bandido is a shit.
That's shit. Bandido is raw. Their Bandido is raw too, bro.
They're super raw.
I fuck with it, bro. Hey, how can you talk to us a little bit about how did you get into coming up with the Behind the Clippers?
Oh, the Behind the Clippers
YouTube channel?
Oh man, I've been waiting for that. So Behind the Clippers, I started off on quarantine. You know, they shut us down, man, and you were open too, man, and they shut us down for a couple months, man. And I was kind of losing it, bro. I was on quarantine, just like, man, what's the next move, man? I felt like I finally got my shit together, and then the world shuts down. You know, I felt like kind of lost without all my stuff, and I'm like, man, I got to come up with something big. And quarantine is where all this internet and podcasts and shows started really coming out, man. And I'm like, you know what? I want to start something. I was like, I'm gonna start Behind the Clippers. I was like, I seen the name, and you know, I got my name from Behind the Music, VH1. I seen that, and I'm like, man, how about Behind the Clippers? How interesting would it be if a man went out to a different shop every day and seen the vibes and the atmosphere inside these barbershops, especially Chicago. I started off with Chicago.
Right.
I started off going to the most roughest neighborhoods, to the most purest barbershops to get interviews from these guys, man.
The hood.
Yeah. And Behind the Clippers, I thought it was, I wasn't sure what it was going to be, man, but Behind the Clippers kind of, before Superior Barbershop changed my life, and then Behind the Clippers even boosted that. And you know, so, I met so many people through there, and
I seen a couple. Are you doing like through episodes and shit, or?
Yeah, I was doing episodes, man. I dropped probably 17 episodes at first, man, and then I came around for season 2, and I was trying to lock in on season 2 hard.
Let me know, brother. We'll link up.
Yeah, we'll do some things. We'll do some things, man.
And Onda Cut podcast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Behind the Onda Cut podcast, Behind the Clippers.
That's it. Tag team right here, baby.
Tag team.
Team, man.
Royal Rumble, that shit.
That's it. We going down. But yeah, I had a buzz. I had it going, man. I was going for season 2. I was definitely going for season 2, but you know, by the glory of God, man, I had my my 4th and 5th child, man. I had my twins.
Hey, congratulations, bro.
And you know,
5 kids now?
Yeah, I got 5 kids now, man.
Hey,
you know, shout out to
you,
all my kids.
Shout out to all the kids.
Yeah, and they living good, man.
Hey, you know what? Like, our kids are motivation, bro.
That's it, bro.
To work harder.
There's nothing that I don't do out here in this world that's not for my kids, man. My kids, I want them to see that their pops is on the move, and I'm grinding for them. And when they're older, man, they're gonna be, all 5 of them are gonna be a bigger, stronger, faster version than I am right now.
Yeah, bro. Cause man, with me, bro, I got 4 kids also, and all I want is for them to be better than me, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the goal.
You know what I mean?
That's the goal.
So they could see how hard I work, bro. And it's not easy, bro. You know it's not easy.
No,
you know what I mean? We're both entrepreneurs, and
it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time from the family doing this stuff.
It does, bro.
But at the same time, you know, I want our wives to know and our kids to know, like, hey, all that work that we put in is for them, because their future is our everything, man. You know, if we don't grind now, we don't figure out what we're doing now. When they get older, man, what do we have to show for them, man? You know, I wanna leave something behind, man. I wanna leave a legacy. Legacy is big on my mind, man. Leaving a legacy is the world, bro.
Same here, bro. Same here. I'm trying to leave a legacy too for my kids. And
let me switch this up real quick. What got you into
the podcast?
Yeah.
You know what, bro? Remember you invited me to a radio station?
Yeah.
And they were doing, like similar to a podcast.
Yeah.
So, bro, as we were right there, because they had us waiting. So as we were there, I'm like, you know what, Anthony? I think we could do it.
Yeah. I see the look on your face. We're right there. I was getting interviewed, man. I seen you. I kept looking from the corner of the eye, and I seen that certain look in your face, man. You're like, I seen that look, and I'm like, oh man, this guy's up to. That's a mastermind sitting in his works right there, man.
Bro, that wasn't in my mind, bro. Till when I was with you, we went to that radio station. I'm like, man, like Anthony, like, man, we could do something. We could do something, and here we are, bro.
And I'm glad you did this. I'm glad you did this, man, because this is a huge platform for all the barbers, man. You had me on the station, man. I know I was supposed to pull up with the Godfather today, man.
Yeah.
You know,
hey, you know what? Shout out to the Godfather. We were supposed to have him today, but he wasn't feeling well. Hopefully he feels better, so we could reschedule this podcast with him. Yeah, and you could come with him.
I definitely want to come out here with him, man.
Yeah, bro. I was looking forward to it, but I told him, man, you know what? You gotta feel better first.
Yeah.
And we could just reschedule.
Health is everything, man.
Health is everything, bro.
But you know, especially me and you, man. The Godfather has put us on different platforms that we couldn't have done by ourselves, man. He actually, you know, the Godfather is one of them people, man, that wants to put his brothers and sisters before himself, man. He's always trying to put the next person on, man, and you know, me and you, man, I noticed it, man, because at first, you know, I was the one like, man, hey, Superior, man, that's my right hand, man, that's my right hand, man. Boom, and all of a sudden I hear Jose, man. He's like,
my left hand man.
He's like, hey, Jose, left hand man. And then I was like, man, you know what? Me and you are, man. The first time me and you met, man, we knew that me and you were clicking together, man.
Yeah,
and
every time, bro. Every time we link up, we chop it up, you know, and we're like brothers, bro. And thanks to the Godfather for introducing me to you, bro, because once he did that, bro, it was on, bro. And it's still on, bro.
It was a movie, man. Bro. And you know what? From here on out, man, on this show right now, I think I'm going to introduce it right now on the show. I think me, you, and Junior should go on a tour doing classes.
You know what? I brought it up to him.
I think we should do it. Let's set it in stone, man. One of us got to set it in stone. If one of us put it in place, well, I'll do it, man.
But you know what he said? He's like, hey, that's a really great idea, but we got to sit down.
Yeah.
We got to sit down and talk about it.
It takes a team to do it.
And I told him, hey, let's talk to Anthony. We'll talk to Anthony and
definitely.
Hey, it's 2023.
Yeah, it's all gas no brakes this year, man.
23. You know, we got to do it this year, brother. We got to do it. We got to do it, bro. It's a winning number, bro. You know.
It is, man. Jordy
so
we
got to sit down, talk about it, come up with a master plan. Godfather always comes up with a master plan, bro. Yeah. He says, hey, let's do it like this.
He's our chief low-key, man. He's our chief. We gotta follow the move with Junior because, hey, Junior's always coming up with some great stuff, man. And he has a platform, man, because he's been in this industry for a long time, man.
Bro, he said over 40 years he's been in the barbering industry.
It's older than both of us, man. So,
bro, I see him like a father figure, bro. I see him like a brother.
Yeah.
And every time, you know, when he told me he was a feeling like, man, like, let me know what I could do. Or if I with Anthony, let us know what we could do. Hey, bro, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever he needs. If he needs us to pick him up, I'm gonna go pick him up right now.
Yeah.
But hopefully he feels better, so we can reschedule that.
God bless him, bro. Hey, prayers out to Junior, man.
Yeah.
We're rocking with you 110%. I wish you could be here right now. But you know, we're a team right here, and we're rocking together, man, and we're gonna make sure everything falls into place.
We'll make sure he's okay,
and it's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning, bro. But yeah, bro, that's a good idea, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what? Did he bring it out to you about the classes?
Yeah.
Or you just brought it up?
Well, we did some classes before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did a class before. It was very successful. But then we kind of got caught into a couple of different things, man, and it kind of sidetracked it, but I got the location for it.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Vinny.
It's in the works.
Yeah. We got a spot already for it. We need a date for it.
Let me know. We just got sponsored by Crazy Good.
That's what's up.
The charging docks. So shout out to Crazy Good.
This is a charging dock right here.
Yeah, these are the charging docks.
Super dope.
We love these charging docks because you're avoiding all the cables,
bro. So these docks right here. I see you got a couple different clippers right here. These docks, are they universal where I could fit any other clipper I want in there?
So there's several boxes. There's a box that come in 3.
Okay.
A box of 4, and then a box of 6. I have as you can see right here, I have the box of 4.
Yeah.
And these are the clippers that I rock with. I got the Babyliss shaver. That's my go-to shaver. I got the FX trimmer.
Yeah.
With the gold blade. I use that for the lineup.
Right.
I got the JRL clipper with the taper
That's what
blade.
I was looking at. Do you mind if I grab it real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
So this JRL clipper, I'm actually about to go tomorrow and pick up some new machines because you know I've been using machines until the wheels fall off. You know, I switch the blades all the time though. I switch the blades all the time, but it's time for a new one, man. And this JRL been
that's a beautiful
making some
clipper.
noise, man.
Turn it on. You could barely hear it.
Barely. Yeah.
Now turn this one on.
Yeah, this one be and no disrespect to Stylecraft, man. They're a little louder. I do like hearing some volume in my stuff, but especially with kids, kids they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that loud sound with them, you know.
They don't, bro.
But this is raw, man. I like that it's a universal charging port.
Yeah.
And you know, instead of using up a bunch of cords, you got one cord that plugs into that.
Yeah.
And
it's easy. It makes your station look less busy, less messy.
Yes.
Cause you know you're charging your clippers. You see all these fucking cables. Shit looks like spaghetti, bro.
Right.
You don't want that. You want your shit to look clean,
right,
sleek. After you're done, put them on the dock. You know what I mean?
You want it to be wireless. Let's not show off the wires, man.
Yeah. Make it look clean. So shout out to Crazy Good, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Crazy Good,
man. Yeah. Send me a sample. Send me a sample. Now I'm like,
yeah. Shout out to Crazy
Good. You gotta put me on with them, man. You gotta put me on with them. I'm gonna place an order this week, and
hell yeah.
You know what they should do is give you a code.
Yeah.
You know, a discount code.
They should.
So when people buy it off you and they're watching the show and you're advertising them, you know.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the brand Crazy Good. Let me explain why. The price is right. I know 245 they have their own charging docks.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's a little on the pricey side. So it all depends on your budget. You know what I mean? I like the Crazy Good.
How much is that going for right now?
This one, I think I paid the 4 charging docks. This one, I think I paid like 110.
That's not bad at all.
I think 245. They're at 200 and something.
Yeah.
And they're at the 6 charging docks. So there's no option to have 3, 2, 4.
Right.
You have to have 6. I don't have 6. I only have 4.
Right.
So you're forced to get 4. But it'll be nice, you know, 245 could change it to 3 or 4, you know what I mean?
4 is all you need, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I cut here with several different clippers because I want a cool, you know, I want enough time to disinfect my clippers. Yeah. You know, I want that 10 minutes to disinfect them. Some of them start getting hot and stuff. But if you don't have 4 go-to clippers, then, you know, you got to get with it, man. You got to have at least 4 go-to clippers on the spot, man.
Yeah, so my go-to, bro, the JRLs, bro. The JRLs and the Rebels, bro.
Yeah.
So the Rebels are like the ones that I use the most.
Okay.
The JRLs are the ones that I use to create the guideline.
Yeah.
I close it up, you know, create the guideline.
Yeah.
And then I also use it to detail. That's why you see the taper blade.
Right.
So
another thing too, man. Do you like to swap out your
the blades?
Do you take out? Yeah.
Well, not really. I don't like messing with them. I mean, I'm happy with these. This is like the fade blade,
right?
And this is the taper blade with the JRLs. But yeah, bro, these are my go-to, bro. The Rebels and bro, did you hear about the Instincts?
The Instincts, put me on.
Oh, bro, I heard they're really good, bro.
No, I heard about them today, man.
The fucking trimmers.
I was just talking to my barbers, and it's like, hey, gotta rock with those. Yeah.
I heard a lot about those. I might cop those, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna go tomorrow to go get some clippers?
Yeah, man. So, you know, I rock with my store up north in Spalding, man. North in Kedzie over there.
They got
Saber Professional.
Okay.
You know, I rock with Saber Professional hard. You know, I'm always, you know, shout out to Saber Professional, man. I'm always showing them love.
Oh yeah.
And then
I gotta check them out.
And then especially for us Southside barbers, we like to rock with the Swaparama, man.
Yeah.
You know,
the old school shit.
Yeah.
Old school way.
No disrespect, I can't remember the names right off the bat, but it's the Chinese. The Chinese crew.
I think I know what you're talking about.
The Asian crew, but I'm pretty sure the Chinese, man. They be like that, man. But
they got the best prices.
They got the best prices. They got all the equipment. They got, like, you know, when you pull up to a supply store, man, you want to see everything right then and there.
Yeah.
And they have everything you need, man.
And you want to get a
brushes,
deal too, bro.
Everything. Yeah.
You want to get that deal, and they got deals, bro. I remember one time, I don't know if we're talking about the same Swaparama, but I remember I went to Swaparama. There was a Chinese lady, and she's like, "Oh, these 140, but for you 120." Fucking let me get them.
Right. You can't beat that at all. You can't beat that at all. You gotta
can't beat it, bro.
You know, price is everything too, man. You know, another reason why our prices are so high in this industry now is because the manufacturers have went up high, man. Because I remember when I first started cutting, a liner was $40. You know, a machine was like $80, $90.
60,
you know, it was not that expensive. Now, you know, people are asking why your price is so high. Well, because each machine costs $180 to $250 to $300, man. You know, aligners are $100 now, man. You know, and we got to replace these blades once a month, man, or if not sooner, you know, or every 2 months and stuff, you know. So we got to keep up with the system, man.
I gotta ask you a question. Are you at a point in your career where you're happy with your work? Are you like, man, like this is some good shit, or are you at a point where, nah, I need a little bit more tweaking?
In my career right now, man, I am.
As far as barbering and haircuts and fades.
I don't want to say. So I'm beyond satisfied, man, because I always dreamt of getting to the position where I am now, man. Owning my own business, getting sponsored from a company. I'm very, very, very satisfied, but I'm not satisfied at the same time because I do want more, man. I can't be content, man. I can't be satisfied, man. We gotta keep it moving. Yeah. But I am very, very happy with where I'm at today, man. You know, when I started off as a rookie, man, I started off as a barber that had no clients at all, and I sat there for years paying booth rent that I barely could even afford, man. I was making $20 a week profit, man, and now being to the position where I'm at, where I'm able to own businesses, own homes, man, and provide for my family and my loved ones, and travel the world, or travel the country at least for right now, and get the love and recognition, man. I feel pretty happy about that, man. Sometimes you gotta sit back. You gotta sit back,
have a reflection.
Sit back and see who you are at the same time, man. You know, you gotta sit back and realize how far you came, man. You know, and I'm a very humble person, and I'm one of those people that are always thinking about the next move, man. I could do something real big, and that same night, I'm thinking about what's the next big step. But yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. How about you?
You know what? As far as like my career, bro, and my skills, I think I am happy, but I want to start learning different things, bro. Different things. I want to get it more into like graphics.
Yeah. Well, you got the best around you, man.
Yeah, there you go.
You got the best around you. You got me.
I gotta sign up for the class.
Sign up for the next class, man. Yep.
Sign up for the future class.
Yep.
2023.
So the graphics. What was the other one, man? You know, like microblading, maybe like the
you know what? The micropigmentation.
Yeah.
I like that, and also the hair pieces.
Yeah.
Where
the toupees.
Yeah. No. Where the clients come in bald. You put in the
toupees.
Yeah.
The toupees.
I want to get into that, bro.
Yeah. That's a mission.
I've seen so many TikTok videos, bro. They shave them. They put glue, wham, they start doing the fade.
So they teach you that. They teach you that in the barber book and on the test. They want you to know that, but it's more of a hands-on.
Yeah.
You have to actually watch somebody do it and then do it yourself, and then trials and tribulation, man.
Bro, do you know how much they charge?
Yeah.
I have a client that gets the hair.
Yeah.
And he says he pays $2,300.
Wow, that's.
But that lasts is 3 months. After the 3 months, they gotta take it out, remove the glue,
right,
and put another.
I haven't done it before, man. I haven't done it yet, and I see a lot of my barbers, a lot of my my people that are already following me, and a lot of people that I'm following too. They're doing it all the time. I wonder what the process is to.
Yeah.
That's something that I would actually take a class for too, man. What do you think is more essential though?
The micropigmentation or
the toupees?
They're both. They're up there.
Yeah. What do you think if you were to start right now and doing one of them first, what would you get into first?
If you think about it, you'll have more chances getting more clients at the micropigmentation.
For sure.
And a little less with the hairpiece.
Yeah, because you do have that risk. I don't know how hard it sits in. I don't know how well it sits in, but I would be afraid of. I'm in the drop top and this part comes off, man. Yeah.
Hey, but if you think about it, it'll be nice to take a class where they show you both.
Yeah.
Knock them out at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you could learn. Well, okay, today is the micropigmentations. Tomorrow, the hairpiece.
Now,
boom, boom, boom.
Now, I don't mean to switch it up on you. But me as an interviewer as well, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Where did you get Studio 6 from?
Good
How
question.
did you come up with your shop?
Good question. So, the 6 comes, if you think about it, we're in Chicago.
6 rings, baby.
6 rings, baby.
Yeah.
And 6 represents Chicago to me.
Yeah.
Because when in Jordan's era, and we still have 6 rings. You know what I mean? Lakers have 5 rings. I think Bill Russell in the Celtics. I'm not sure, but he has, I think, over 10. 10 rings. So
but the way that Jordan did it, these 6 rings were big out here in Chicago.
Yeah, bro.
It left a big impact on our city.
3 peats. No, 2 three three-peats at two. Yeah, so they did three three-peats, 91, 92, 93, and another three-peat, 96, 97, 98.
Right.
Back to back.
Right.
One after another, bro.
Killed it.
So
that's what you're going for, huh?
Yeah,
I see you got a couple trophies in front, so yeah. I think you're going for you about there, man. But you're going for the 6-piece right there. Huh? Are you trying to be it? One over Jordan, huh?
Hey, you know what? As you can see, that one on the left in the window, that's when I got that trophy 2021. That's I think the All-Star Barber Battle. The one where the Godfather hosted.
Yeah.
I got third place, but you know what? My skills are a little bit better than back then. so I would like to run that shit back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready.
You kill the game for sure, man.
Already.
Wait, so you're already rocking with us? Yeah, you were already pulling up to all the barber shows that we're doing. Not 2021.
I think we started linking up last year, bro.
Okay, but you were already coming out to the shows that we were throwing.
Yeah,
in September, the All-Star Battle and stuff. Yeah, you were already pulling up.
I'm not sure if I was in the one. Did the Godfather had the 2020?
Anything All-Star. Anything All-Star. Yeah.
I think it was October 2020.
Anything All-Star was Junior.
Did he do something in 2020?
Yes, he actually been doing. Shows since. I can't remember how many years back, but every year he does it for his birthday, and he throws the All-Star Battle. Yeah. So
September, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did see you come out there and compete, man. Yeah.
I think I was in the 2020 also, but I didn't compete.
How does it feel that when you go out to these shows, do all your barbers come with you to the shows?
You know what? I asked them. There's a couple that show up, but I let them know, bro. It's so convenient for them, bro. It's such so many things that they could learn. They could watch these guys in action, bro.
Right.
And by watching the best of the best in action, bro, it doesn't get better than that, bro.
It don't.
Because maybe they can learn something. You know what I mean? So yeah, I try to ask my barber to see if they want to go to these competitions, but the competition is not for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
You know what, man? It takes a leader to do it too, man. Yeah. You know, you got to lead by example.
Exactly.
And you go out there and they see how much fun we're having and how much growth we have from just going out to these events and stuff, man. And hopefully that will inspire our barbers, you know.
Yeah.
I got a couple big dogs in my shop, man, that, you know, like shout out to my boy Wallow, man.
Wallow, he throws out with the graphics.
He's nasty, bro. Like, I think I ain't throwing no shots at people again, man. I ain't trying to throw no shots at people, but I will put money up that my guy Wallow would.
Yeah,
you know, he's nasty as hell with the graphics, and he doesn't use no enhancements, bro.
No.
He's very good at doing the 3D effect, man, where he puts the graphics in your head, put a graphic in your head, and he don't need no enhancements to make that become 3D and stuff. Yeah. But, you know, my homie too, Wallow, man, he's a G, man. He's raw as hell. But I told him, I'm like, what are you waiting for, bro? Like,
he hasn't gone to like a.
He used to. No, he used to.
Oh yeah.
He done a lot, man. But he started off with the cosmetology, the Cosmo battles. You know, Cosmo battles were doing it before the barber battles and stuff, man. And a couple guys got cheated out that they didn't feel like they felt like they could have won and stuff, man. But I told him, I'm like, man, bounce back into this. I know you're an OG, bro. I know you're OG. You already have that reputation, man. But bounce back into this industry and show them what you're working with, bro. Can't sleep on us, man.
Nah, you know what? We would love to have those type of people, those type of barbers that have some years under them belt. You know what I mean? To show up, to show some love.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, it's for some barbers, not for them. You know, they just like, I'll show up, or maybe, you know. But we would love to see that. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
We would love to see that. So we're having another barber battle, bro.
The barbecue. That's the summer. That is the summer barber event that you want to go to.
Hell yeah.
That's showing love back to all of the barbers. And we're gonna have some good food. I think he even put a buffet or something on there, like unlimited food. You can eat as much as you want.
So we're gonna have hot dogs. We're gonna have. There's a couple of people that are sponsoring our event. La Bomba restaurant, the Puerto Rican spot.
And then we're gonna be at a very OG shop that has set this tone for the Chicago industry. Luquillo's Barbershop.
Shout out to Luquillo's Barbershop.
Yeah.
In Homo Park.
In Homo Park. So we're gonna be out there in the hood. Luquillo's Barbershop. The OG.
Cooking hot dogs, eating Puerto Rican rice.
It's gonna be a vibe, man. Even if you ain't competing, you're gonna want to pull up for sure. Definitely want to pull up for sure. We definitely got to do some type of tag team with Behind the Clippers and the podcast right here, man.
You already know.
Put it together where we gotta do some major things, man.
We gotta do amazing things, bro.
Sure.
You know, sky's the limit, brother. Hey, so we got a quick 10 questions for you. All right. Wall or Beverly's?
Oh, don't hit me with that one, man. Wall.
Stylecraft or Andes?
Andes.
Okay. Chris Bozzi or 360 Jeezy?
Oh, I'm going with 360 Jeezy, man. He's been making some noise for a long time, man.
Hey, that guy has like what, over 10 million followers?
Yeah, I think he really set the tone for YouTube, man.
What's your favorite J's?
My favorite J's? The 11s.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Which ones? Which
damn, I'm gonna go back to
Bread?
I'm gonna go back
OG
to
Concord?
the Space Jams, man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Clipper for life.
What'd you say?
Clipper for life.
Clipper for life. Explain that question.
Clipper for life. Like a clipper that you would choose for life.
The clipper that I want for life. I'm gonna go with the reliable ones, man. I'm gonna go ahead and rock with Wall. Yeah. Only because that's my go-to.
Yeah,
man. I started off with the seniors.
How long they been doing? 1950s, though.
Yeah. So I learned off of Wall. It was either the black ones, which were the 5-star,
the seniors.
Yeah, the seniors, and then the gray seniors. So the gray seniors, the black ones were always to get closer for balding, and then the gray ones were always the blade was always sticking out a little bit more, and that was a little more for blending for other situations, man. But I always use both, so I'm gonna go with Wall only because of my loyalty, man.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, Wall got quite a history, bro.
Yeah.
Trimmer for life.
Trimmer for life, man, is gonna be hands down 100% the Andes, man. That's why I'm rocking with Andes. The Andes never let me down, man.
T-outliners?
The T-outliners, that's what I'm talking about. The T-outliners. And before the absolute hitters or you know the Andes that came out, the ones that you get fresh out the box that are hidden. So I had a cheat code before. Yeah, I think the details, man.
Those are.
Oh no,
not those.
No, they're the ones that are already zero capped. And a thing in Chicago, this is a Chicago thing, and this is before those wireless came out, is that we used to do a thing called where you skeleton the clipper.
You cut them up.
So before those new liners came out, because that's why they hit so hard. We used to grab a saw, cut that thing up, cut off the plastic part, so that way all you see is that liner, and it's sticking out so hard that it's like, man, it's crispy.
It's cutting the shit up.
Yeah, so Andes for sure. I'll be rocking with Andes for a minute.
The trimmers.
Hit me with the next one.
What about shaver for life?
The shaver for life. I'm going with. I'm gonna go back to my Andes shaver, man.
Hey, those motherfuckers
Andes shaver. Look, they just like any blade, they're gonna go dull after a while. But the Andes shaver, I'm gonna go ahead and go with that, because all you gotta do is replace a blade after a month or two, man. And a month, you know, it depends how many haircuts you do.
Yeah.
But
so you gotta replace the foil head?
I replace the foil and the
blade.
The blade on there. But man, you replace that thing, bro, it hits like brand new.
It hits like butter.
Brand new, like butter. Yeah, like butter, like butter.
What's your dream car?
My dream car, man. Sheesh. My dream car is definitely probably the newest G-Wagon that they got out.
What color?
I'm going all black, bro. I'm going all black.
Window tinted and everything.
Everything's tinted, man. I want to be tinted out. And I ain't worried about who sees me, but I want to be tinted out, man. I want to be tinted out, man. Just like my guy, the owner of Bandido, man, he just bought the newest one, bro. And that thing's
motivation, right?
Yeah,
like,
motivation.
damn, I gotta give me some of that shit.
It's comfortable, and I got the family, man. I want to fit everybody in there.
With Mr. Superior license plate.
Oh, man, don't do him like that, man. Don't do him like that. That's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot for sure. For sure.
Sports car or luxury?
I'm going with luxury out there.
Yeah. You fuck with the luxury?
Yeah. I like to be comfortable.
Favorite podcast?
I'm gonna go with Cheers, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Cheers.
Thank you, man.
All day, baby.
All day, every day.
Yeah, all day. And I don't speak Spanish. What is this? What is the podcast name, man? I keep reading it.
So behind the podcast name, I don't know if you heard. There was a kid that got famous on YouTube. He was like, "¿Qué onda cut?" So instead of the CUH cut, let's just name it "¿Qué onda cut?"
Yeah,
you know, the barber cut.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think about that every time I see someone with an Edgar cut.
Oh, the Edgars? Yeah. Those are your favorite cuts?
No, I see that as when you take your hand the cut.
You the Edgar cut?
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah. So there you guys have it. Another episode of ¿Qué onda cut podcast.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Superior. Stay tuned
My
for
boy
our next.
Jose, Studio 6.
Yeah. Stay tuned for our next ¿Qué onda cut podcast. Peace.
Let's go.